Hi everybody. It is Saturday. It's sunny outside. It is a little chilly, but not so chilly that I had to have my big coat on, so I put on my little Snuggie to come sit outside and chat with you all today on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Again, it's my quiet time in my house is to be outside, so this is my place to do my chats with you all right now. So hubby and son are getting up and is working on getting himself up for the day. Youngest went out to celebrate her boyfriend's birthday with a few of their friends together. And so I am taking advantage of that little bit of quiet time to come on. Today's topic for our conversations of support is based on the quote that I found that says, one of the most sincere forms of respect is actually listening to what another has to say. So it's twofold. Today's topic is about respect. It's about active listening. I don't know if you know that term, but one of the ways we can respect each other is to actively listen. So when when you and another person or a group of people are face to face and all talking together, do you actively listen to what the other person is saying? When that other person is talking, are you truly listening to them? And truly listening means to not interrupt, not be thinking about what your response is going to be while they're talking. Because if you're already trying to plan what you're going to say in response, then you're not truly listening to what they have to say. And each of our opinions and thoughts are valid and should be acknowledged and should fully be listened to. I know at times that my mind gets me going faster and quicker and I want to be able to say what I'm thinking before I let that other person finish their thought. But I've had to consciously make sure I remind myself to hold that thought, let them finish their thought, and then I can contribute to the conversation. By doing that, I am respecting both of us. I'm respecting them and their opinion, and I am respecting myself because hopefully they will be listening to me when I'm speaking. So, hi everybody who has jumped on to say hi. Let me know where you're watching from. If you don't know me personally, my name is Laura, and I live full-time in Harford County and part-time in Ocean Pines out on the Eastern Shore. We are currently at our Harford County home for the next couple of weeks, and then where I do a lot of volunteer work and everything like that. So I am here for a couple of weeks, and every day I go live, and our topics will vary, but they all center around the common theme of having conversations of support. And that could be support in learning how to help each other deal with anxiety, stress, celebrating in the good times, in the difficult times, like when we're grieving, when we're having difficulties with a coworker or family member. It's also talking about having conversations of support with those who maybe are dealing with a chronic illness. I deal with chronic kidney disease. I'm on the kidney transplant list. I have been for the last, I think it's been 6 years now. So I've been dealing with a lot of reevaluation stuff that I've had to do, and getting back, they're making me feel like I'm getting closer to the top of the list, and then that brings a whole bunch of other angst along with it. So, we all deal with different things. My son, who is 24, lives with and deals with Duchenne muscular dystrophy. My husband is a retired law enforcement officer. He is now really truly our primary caregiver for our son, because he does all the heavy lifting and I help with the other stuff because I can't lift him anymore. And then we have two wonderful daughters as well, that are part of our family. And so having conversations of support helps us in no matter what area that we're dealing with. And the other thing that I do as part of my volunteer work is I'm a PTA mentor, and I'm also a recovery coach. I'm an ally in the addictions community. So, and that's really where this started for me, was beginning the conversations of support hashtag that I use all the time. That started because I was doing recovery work, and the biggest part of that job is to encourage and help find healthy coping skills. So what I'm doing is expanding upon that, and all of those resources and tips and skills that can be used in the recovery and addiction community can also be used in our regular everyday life too. So I thought it would be a great way for all of us to communicate and interact together. So if there's something that you would like to talk about, I'm going to try and do a series of topics next week. I will let you know tomorrow what those topics will be. So we will see how that goes. And but today is talking about active listening, and it's really about fully focusing and listening to what the other person has to say. And it's okay if we disagree, and that's what having a conversation and a discussion is all about. It doesn't even have to be the kind of intimidating debate field when we're discussing a topic that might be controversial, or just that we have different viewpoints on it. Everyone has a different perspective in life. So to value that and show respect, which is the other part of this, is talking about respect. We need to respect each other, so that when I'm standing with you, I'm going to listen to what you have to say. And if I start interrupting and whatever, you need to just look at me and remind me to hold that thought and let you finish your thought first, and speak it. Because sometimes my thoughts and my mind want to go faster, my mouth wants to say it out faster than my brain does. Now in my case too, we also all know that I don't hear super well, so the hearing part and the listening part, I truly have to concentrate on what someone is saying. And if you're a very soft-spoken person, you may think, why is she concentrating so hard? But you know what? I'm trying to get out of this on there. I'm actually trying to read your lips. And so that has actually helped me not jump in and speak too soon before it's my turn, because I need to hear you. Now, if I happen to respond with a response that makes no sense or is too generic, then you know I didn't hear you fully. So I will, and I have no shame and no problem saying, please speak again. And if we're talking on the phone, I have a hard time hearing people on the phone too. So thank goodness the telemarketers, I can't hear them, right? So they get frustrated and hang up on me. So, but I'm trying to be respectful, and that's what we should all try to do, is be respectful to one another, let each other finish their thought before we interject our perspective or our thoughts out to them. So that's called active listening. And so when you're having a conversation with whomever you are speaking with today, if it's just a one-on-one situation or it's a group, let everybody fully have their chance to speak and to honor their imagination, their thought processes, and let them speak their truth to you. Then you hopefully will be heard by them when you speak your perspective and your truth out. And that's where the respect comes in. We each are entitled to our turn, right? So how do you actively listen when you're with people, or are you like me, who I've gotten a lot better about it, but in the past I might have tried to jump in too quick when we were talking and accidentally cut you off before you could finish your thought, because my mind and my mouth were working faster than they needed to be. So take the time to embrace and listen to each other, support one another, show each other the respect that we want. A lot of the great people that I've known have this skill really down pat. They know how to share their thoughts in a respectful manner, and they let you share your thought before they try and speak, and they don't speak over you. So let me know what you might want to talk about next week. We could talk about the 4 stages of grief. We could talk about resources in the addiction community. We could talk about mentoring and leadership roles. Put in the comments what you might be interested in, and I'll let you know what the series of talks will be for next week. My goal is to have a series that we focus on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of next week that will be related, but each day will have a different portion or topic to cover. So let me know what you would like to talk about. I really appreciate everyone who's tuned in and listen and participate in everything. Oh, choosing joy is a good one, Diana. That's a good one. That could be one of the days that we focus on. So thank you for sharing that. So if you're here live with me, put your comments. Let me know what you would like to talk about. If you're watching the replay, same thing. Please put in the comments. I'll come back and check everything later, and we'll see what everybody would like to talk about. I can't find it. There we go. That's not the bad spot. Now you don't have the sun on me. So again, if you're just joining me, my name is Laura. I like to sit outside when I'm here at my home here in Harford County, because it's the only place I have some quiet, where my son and my husband are not around because they kind of tease me about doing my little lives, but I enjoy coming on and talking with all of you and sharing some helpful hints, hopefully, about how to have conversations of support. I know a lot of us are dealing with a lot of different things right now. Just know that, and if you have any prayer requests, you can either post them and or you can private message me, and I keep each one of you in my prayers every day that pops on to say hi and watches a little bit of the video. So I do appreciate that. Our goal is to have conversations of support, so you can always check out the page, Conversations of Support, and again, try to make sure you're actively listening to each other this weekend, and let me know how that goes for you. Let me know if it's working for you, if you feel respected, you know, are others listening to you speak, and are you giving the same the respect out to others. So let me know how it goes, and I will be back probably tomorrow afternoon. And yeah, tomorrow afternoon I'll have to do it because I have a meeting in the evening. I'm mentoring some PTA ladies tomorrow evening, and I have church in the morning. So I will pop on live in the afternoon, and we will talk again about having conversations of support. So I hope you can get outside for a little bit, enjoy the sunshine. It sounds like spring is trying to come. I can hear the birds chirping. So have a wonderful rest of your Saturday, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you for being a part of this ministry with me, and I wish you all many blessings and love today. So I will see you soon, and check in tomorrow afternoon when we have another Conversations of Support. Okay? Bye.